Good morning. What a blessing it is to enjoy the presence of God and the love of God and the work of God every day that God allows us to move, live, and breathe and to experience His joy. Thank you for your tuning in every Sunday and every week, and thank you for your prayers and for your support. God, we thank you for your amazing grace and your miraculous work. We thank you for how you develop faith in our lives and how you move and how you make things happen in our behalf. We love you, we adore you, and we thank you. Exodus chapter 14, verses 1 through 3. Exodus chapter 14, verses 1 through 3. NIV translation. Here's how it reads, beginning at verse 1. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to turn back and encamp near Pi Hiroth, between Migdol and the sea. They are to encamp by the sea, directly opposite Baal Zephon. Baal Zephon. Baal Zephon." Verse 3. Pharaoh will think the Israelites are wandering around the land in confusion, hemmed in by the desert. God's hidden treasures. The Israelites are running away from Pharaoh. They're being delivered and set free from enslavement in Egypt for over 400 years. As they're making their way out of Egypt, they're headed toward the Red Sea. And when they get to the Red Sea, they are actually trapped. They're hemmed in. They're at a dead end. They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to turn. In front of them is the Red Sea. On the side of them are mountains. Chasing them is Pharaoh and his army. God tells Moses, have the people camp in a place called Baal Zephon. Baal Zephon means God's hidden treasures. They're at a dead end. They're hemmed in. But they are in a place called Baal Zephon. God's hidden treasures. They're at a dead end. And they are hemmed in. It's exciting to know how God deals with us at our dead end. A few years ago, I read a little powerful book called The Phases of Faith. And that book outlines how God starts and initiates faith in our lives. He said God starts with a dream. And then you make a decision on the dream. Then you go through a delay. Then there's a dead end. And then there's deliverance. So faith goes from dream, decision, delay, dead end, deliverance. The Israelites found themselves at a dead end. They were at a place in their journey as a nation to where what they were working on, what they were praying for, looked like it was not going to happen. It looked like it was dead. When they saw it, when they lived it, it looks like everything they were hoping for, wishing for, praying for was dead. They were at a dead end and they were hemmed in, but they were in a place called God's hidden treasures. Oh. And right now, wow, as a church, we feel like it's a dead end. I know you saw the story of City of Irondale buying that Zamora temple. What we've been working on for the past 2 years, that felt like a dead end. I got the calls. Hearts were broken. Folk were disappointed, and because it feels like a dead end. But I just want you to know what feels like a dead end when you're hemmed in. We are at a place called Baal Zephon, God's hidden treasures. That means there's some stuff going on that we can't see. And God is moving and working in the scene, behind the scene, working something out good on our behalf. And something better is on the way. Because at every dead end, there's deliverance. At every dead end, God turns the thing around. And at our dead end, all I can tell you is this: something better is on the way. Yeah, because at every dead end, something better is on the way. It looks like, feels like it's dead, but deliverance is on the way. God is working and something better is on the way. Abraham found himself at a dead end when God said, take that boy Isaac to Mount Moriah and sacrifice him. It felt like a dead end because the promise was for Abraham to be a father of many nations. How can he be a father of a nation if his son is killed? And Abraham obeyed, took Isaac to Mount Moriah, drew back the knife, but there was a ram in the bush. At every dead end, God has deliverance. Jesus went through a dead end. Calvary was a dead end. Crucifixion was a dead end. He died on Good Friday, but deliverance came on Resurrection Sunday. Every time God has us at a dead end, deliverance is on the way. I know the hearts are heavy. I know you're sad, but I'm going to tell you one thing. At every dead end, deliverance is around the corner. Deliverance is on the way. And God is working on something better. And what looks like a loss today will be a gain tomorrow. What's a dead end today will be deliverance tomorrow. The dead end is not the end. Keep in mind where you're located. Baal Zephon, God's hidden treasures. That God is working out some things that we can't see, but we know he's a way maker. We know God can make it happen. We know God is moving. We know God is blessing. We know God is making a way. But all I can tell you is this: at every dead end, there's deliverance. And God is working on something bigger and better. Can I get a witness? Somebody say, God bless your peace. Oh, I'll be back next Sunday.